Okay. Good afternoon. Welcome to a very late edition. Well, not very late, only 12 minutes um, of my Sunday sale. Welcome in. Hi, Shanika. Thank you for coming. How was your weekend so far? We're only halfway through the second half, right? um, let's see. Yesterday was just kind of a relaxing day. We were actually supposed to build the new shelf that's coming here, but I was like, nope, my back was really bothering me, so I said, I'm not doing that today. So we're going to do that, work on that today, or probably tomorrow, because I have things to do after the sale today, but so it'll be done this week. Hi, Angela. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. I'm not sure how much of a delay we have here. Maybe just a few seconds there. But, oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. So, let's see. Oh, I'm going to do this so I can see more than 2 comments at a time. Now I can see 3 comments at a time. I think that's the one thing I like. Well, 2 things I like of StreamYard above EVMux is StreamYard, you can see more comments. I can't really see all the comments. And the comments go down automatically on StreamYard. On EVMux, I have to keep hitting an arrow, so I miss comments sometimes. And the second thing, what was the second thing? Oh, that I can type comments in on StreamYard, but when you're a guest on EVMux, you have to type your comments in on the YouTube, so you have to go back and forth between tabs. I think that's really the only things I would probably change for EVMux if I could. So, welcome in 710. Thank you for coming. So, today it's kind of a mishmash day. I had a little bit of, sorry, I'm just wiping that. I was trying to think what to pull together. So it's kind of a mishmash, and I didn't even get to write down my list like I usually do. So I'm going to write it as I go. Forgive me. But let's see. So, yes, I hope everyone had a good Christmas. Mine was okay. Like I said, just a regular day. And yesterday was also, was actually Lou's birthday. He turned 21. He did not try any whiskey. I offered. But, we just had a kind of lazy, relaxing day. So, we just, no whiskey. But I said I have some ready when you're ready. Hi, I almost said Simon again. Hi, Sabrina. Welcome in. So, yeah. And then we had snow. And I was going to leave because I asked him what he wanted for dinner. I always, whatever, it's your birthday, so whatever you want for dinner, I'll make it or get it. And he was like, a pizza. Well, I couldn't get out because the Subaru never got cleared off. And so all the snow was like frozen on there. And I didn't have a path shovel to the car. And it was too late by the time we realized, shoot, we got to take care of that. Because it starts getting dark at like 3 o'clock here. So, yeah, so I said, well, so we just ended up, I think he had like a bagel sandwich, and I made some noodles, and I said, we'll do your birthday dinner another day. And he's like, I don't really care. We can do it anytime. He's so easygoing. I'm so lucky. But he's just like, my birthday's just another day. I don't need a big deal made out of it. I'm like, listen, you only turn 21 once, right? Although technically you only turn every age once, so, but yeah, so, okay. So if anyone is lurking, I am Al from Al's Full Shelf Shop, and I will invoice. I do invoice at the end of the month. I'm going to be on on Tuesday, I have 2 sales. I'm a guest seller on 2 shows. The first is at 3, and these are Eastern times, at 3:15. I'm going to be on New England Cajun Roots for his rapid fire round. So I'll have a half an hour and everything will just be buy it now. It's my first time doing that kind of sale, so I'm a little nervous, but I'll be okay, I think. But the show goes on. I think the show starts at noon and it goes on for a few hours. There's a lot of other sellers. Just my time slot is 3:15. And then at 7 p.m., I'm on with Angela, Isaac, Vintage and More, and Uni Magic, and John the Reseller, who I haven't sold with before. So that's pretty exciting. But I've sold with Angela and Uni twice before. So, and that was fun. And so then after the sale on the 30th, that night and the 31st will be when invoices will go out. And as soon as they're paid, I can ship them next day, because of course everything will be packaged up and weighed, and that's how we get the invoice to you. So they ship very quickly. And yep, and then that starts a new month in January. I can't believe it's gonna be January already. And so I do invoice through PayPal and ship via pirate ship, which gets you the best rate. I ship from Massachusetts, so just keep that in mind. If you live on the West Coast, your shipping may be a little more than someone who lives in, say, Rhode Island. And that's about it, I think. Yep, upcoming shows. What I should do if I was a professional, I would write down all those things I need to say and tape it above up here so I could just reference it. But I'm not a professional yet, so one of these days, though. So, all right. So first item, let me see. Okay. All right. So these are just going to be buy it nows for $5. And this is, oh, I forgot to put choice, but just pretend I put it there. So I have, or each, I would say. I have some piano rolls. I know a lot of people use these for crafting. Or if you have, and see, this one should be on the end here, but it came off. So this one is My Funny Valentine. And here's the bottom. Hold on. I can get it. I'm a professional. So, or if you have a player piano, probably pulled that up too much. You know, if you have a player piano, there used to be a store in, is it Mansfield? It was either Mansfield or Foxborough, Massachusetts, which if you follow football, you know that Gillette Stadium is in Foxborough. And it was called, I think it was Mansfield, because I think it was called the Mansfield Country Store. And they had one of those pianos that would just play music. It was pretty, I'd never seen one before. They ended up, I think they lost the lease or something where they were, like they didn't want to renew it. So they had moved, but I never found where they moved to, and I'm so sad because I used to find fun stuff. So that's the first one. The second one is, Cabaret. From Cabaret. I'm not going to pull this out. I showed you what a piano roll looks like. And this one looks like it fell off here. I did not put it in there, but this says, After the Lovin'. So we all know that romantic song. It's a little hard to read, but that's there. So you have these. So, yes, oops, they're falling out. So, all right. That. And set those aside. Hi, Simone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, and now I have all right, so let's see here. All right, everybody just saying hi. Okay. So these, all right, so these are a new old stock, new in package. These are from 80, it's on the paper, it's like from 80 something. But these are Princess House, they're called hot mugs. These are from, oh, hot beverage mugs, that's what they're called. They're not called hot mugs. 1989. 1989. So you have these really nice hot mugs. There's no chips or cracks or anything on any of them. They just some fingerprints. They all still have their sticker on them here. Let's see if I can get that in. There we go. They're this nice cut. Merc, that was not nice. He farted and it smells awful. Sometimes they're just really bad. Bottom under there. So we do have all 4 of them in the box. Okay. And I would wrap these and then, but I would ship them in this, but this will go in another box because with like peanuts all around it for protection. So, good morning, or good afternoon, Gatita. Welcome in. Here I am messing up the time. Okay, so that was the second one. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Excuse me. All right. So next up, I have this. This is from House Parts, and this is. So the front here is marble. I'm trying to think how to describe it, and so it has all of the alphabet, and it's just all these different adjectives, like happy words. So I think it's really sweet. This would be something cute to put in like your child's room or their playroom. I just thought it was really pretty. Helps them learn words in the alphabet. Oh, it says on the bottom, ABCs of small, mostly free things to be thankful for. That's what it is. Okay. Mostly free things to be thankful for. So I'll read this. It is ability, awareness, ambition, books, brothers, bicycles, challenges, chocolate, caller ID. Very thankful for that. Dogs, date night, drinking water on tap. Can't do that in my town. Enthusiasm, education, email, friendship, fathers, family dinners, gratitude, gardens, Google, hope, humor, half price, imagination, inspiration, ice cream, joy, justice, jigsaw puzzles, kindness, knowledge, Kleenex, love, liberty, lifetime warranties. That's a cute one. Morning, mothers, music, necessities, nature, national parks, optimism, opportunity, oatmeal, patience, perseverance, public libraries. Yes, be very thankful for public libraries. Quality, quiet, quirky friends, rain, reinvention, refrigerators, sunlight, sisters, and soap, tomorrow, teachers, toilet paper, understanding, umbrellas, underwear, visitors, Valentine's, volunteers, weekends, watermelon, WD-40. So the X's are weird because they actually all begin with E, but they have the X in them. But so you have experience, expectations, and exercise. Then you have youth, yoga, and yard work, and zoos, zinc oxide, and zany aunts. So that's just a really cute little, but still, again, be perfect in a kid's room or playroom or something. So I like, and this is real marble. So it's, and you can hang it or you can put it down there. It was really cute. So that's that. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Sorry, one second. I just looked something up. Oh, okay. All right. So next I have okay, so this one, come on, one more. All right, so I have a set of these are really cute paintings, but I'm pretty sure that they're like reprints of the paintings. I don't think they're the originals, but you're going to get the set. And so here's the first one. You have, let's make sure I'm getting it in there. The little boy, he's reading a book, sitting in his rocker. Okay. And then next is the little girl. She's sitting in her chair. I love that they both have the red shoes on. She's having a little snack. So that'd be really cute, put together. You know, you could hang them this way so that they're facing each other. It's just really sweet. And I thought they went together very well. And I think they are meant to go together. And then here's the back. So you could hang them that way. Or if you're like me, I command strip everything. So, and now let me get you a measurement. Okay, so these are, now I'm measuring the frame, not the picture. So it's 12 inches tall by 10 inches wide. Yeah, they're signed down here. But again, I do believe these are like reprints of a painting. But it was just such a cute set. So imagine if you had boy and girl twins. How cute would this be in their bedroom? So, all right. So we'll do that. And this is real wood on the frame. And then that's the back side there, how that's held in. Okay. Okay. And let's see here. Okay. Okay. All right. So next up, this is just a funny little sign that I thought was cute. It made me giggle. So if it makes me giggle, I'm going to grab it. Wash, dry, fold, drink. Repeat. So, and this is like a light, it's like a seafoam green kind of color, like a very light. Yeah, I'm not sure how to describe that color, but that's pretty accurate to the color. It's just a little box. And I think, oh, it's called Primitives by Kathy. And the manufacture date was 12/2017. So almost 10 years old. But it made me giggle. And I'll get you a measurement. We've got 8 by 8. And it does have the little hanger here, or because it has this lip, you could just set it on a shelf to kind of hang out. So that one made me giggle. Okay. Okay. Oh, you'd like that one, Dee? You got it. All right, that one's yours. Okay. So next I have this really cute journal. And this is a leather cover. And it has a toggle here to come out. And then you just slide it over. And then it has, this journal belongs to. And then it's lined pages. And it does have that same symbol down here, but it's light enough that you can write over it. And there's no writing in it. It's lined on both sides. Oh. So, so this is, it is leather. It was made in Italy. Originally from Barnes & Noble. But I thought that was really nice. You could actually, this could be a good one for a guy if you have a guy you're trying to find a gift for. I know it's past Christmas, but other reasons come up. And say they travel. I thought because it had this kind of, I know that's not a globe, but it made me think of a globe. I'm like, that would be a cute traveler's journal. Oh, these are 2 globes here. But let me get you a measurement here. 8.5 by just under 6. So 8.5 by just under 6. The shelf above my laundry. Oh, that's gonna look cute. You like this one too? Okay, do that. All right, so we have D in for 10. So if anyone else is interested, they need to come in at 11 or higher. But yeah, so it's really nice. Okay, so we'll count this down for D. Going once. Oops, hold on. Going once. Going twice. Last call. And sold to D for 10. All right, thank you so much, D. Okay, so we'll set that aside. Okay. All right, I have a stack of some different decorative plates. Okay. Let's see here. And I'm going to turn it into oh, fun. Let's see. Oh, did I miss Monica? Hi, Monica. Thank you for coming in. And thank you, G, for your purchase. Okay. All right, let me just get these ready to show here. Okay. Oh, I thought I hit enter already. All right, so up next I have these really cute, these are decorative plates, and it's going to be $5 choice. See these cute kittens in a basket, and it has the gold edging. Now on the back is blank. It does have the hole so you can hang it, or if you have one of those displays, you can you just put it on a stand. So there's that one. And then the other one is 3 kittens with a basket, but 2 of them are pretending they're a turtle, a 2-headed turtle. This one made me laugh. And again, with the gold edging. Yeah, there's no maker's mark on the back, but they were just super cute. So these are like just under 4 inches. And they do curve inward, as you can see. So, all right, so we have Monica in for 5. So there's your choices. Super cute. And yeah, I know they look different, but they're the same size there. So, all right. And if no one else is interested, I'll start counting that down for Monica. Okay, going once. Oh, I wrote 6 here, but it's 5. Okay. Let's see. Going twice. Last call. Okay, so that is sold to Monica. Just let me know which, there we go, which one or ones you would like. You can just say 3 cats or 4 cats. Both. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm just going to put this down. Okay. That makes it easy then. All right. So we'll put those to the side here. Okay. So this one Thank you again, Monica. All right, and then this is going to be, oops, that's a V. Okay. And okay, all right, and then this one, another cat plate, no marking on the back, but has the similar gold edging, and you just got two little cats admiring a butterfly with some cute little dandelions over here. I don't know what that plant is. This one kind of reminds me of lamb's ear, but I don't think lamb's ear grows that tall. It kind of is just lower to the ground, but it was cute. So, and then this one is, this one is 5 inches across. So a little bit bigger than the others. See the flowers there. It kind of looks like a mom and her kitten a little bit. So I like the butterfly too. It's pretty. No, this is a single plate. It wasn't a set, but it does have the it does have this similar. If you look at the edging, it's got this similar. I think that was kind of like a popular. I don't want to say, but like a popular. Do you want to say painting? I'm not sure what to call it, but just at the time, like that was what was in style, was having that kind of gold edging like that. But yours gets tall. Oh, okay. I've only ever seen it where it's like, I've never seen it bloom. I've only ever seen the leaf, and I've never seen a flower for it, and I've never had them. It's actually been Lou's godmother's, her parents have had them, but I love the feel of them. They're so very soft, but I've never seen flowers on them, so that's really cool. All right, so we'll pass on that one. And then, okay. All right, okay. Yes, they are, Julie. I can mark you down for those. These two right here. I'll mark you down for those. Where are they? Okay, they're yours. It's official. It's on the paper. Thank you very much. And welcome in. Oops. Oh, I didn't hit enter. Boy, oh boy. Okay. So next I have these cat trays. They're really cute. So these are metal, and they're little trays. You could use them. You could put them on like a vanity, or in your bathroom. You could use them for your cat if you wanted, as like to put their dish on, or you could just set them up as a display. Again, command strip on the back and put them on a wall. So this one is the purple checkered, and you've got that kind of black cat there. Well, black? The cat is blue, but I think it's meant to show as a black cat. Or maybe not. I don't know. But he's just kind of sitting there hanging out. Let me see. Yes, I did, Julia. I marked you down for the prints. You're on my list. Okay. So this one is the purple background. And this one is the blue background. And it has an orange cat on it. And it looks like this cat is hanging out on the stove. A little dangerous. Might burn your paws there. But these are really cute. They are, let's see here. They're 7.5 across here. And then just a smidge over 6 going this way. But they're really cute. Okay. All right. We'll set those aside. Okay. And then I have 2 more plates. Okay. Yeah, that would be cute. They're very fun. I like the colors on them. Okay, so oops. Oops. Oh, yeah. That's true. Yeah, you could give the kids the trays, right? And then give them little magnets, and then they could make little scenes or something. That would be a cute idea. And then all of it, you just say keep the magnets contained on your tray. That's a cute idea. Okay. So, let's see here. Okay. So what I have here is, it's a Little Folks Collector's Plates by Brownie. It's made in England for rough craft greeting cards. In Dead of Mass, which is where I go to Costco, is Dead of Mass. So, and this just says, miracles happen to those who believe in them. Very sweet plate, little angel praying. And there is the only little kind of oopsie is, yeah, on the band there, you can see a little bit there. And one little bit there. And other than that, it's perfect. Let's see. Oh, someone came in that I missed. Oh, hi, Angie. Thank you for joining us. To come back in. Oh, how fun. Oh, I'm so glad they're going to you. That's perfect then. That's awesome. Oh, hi, Jackie. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Oops, that's stuck to me. So there's that one. And this one is, this is a 9-inch plate. So there's That's that one. Okay. And then okay. And then the last of the plates. This one is actually, can you see it there? I can't really see. Holly Hobby. It's unsafe for food. Just remember that. It says, "What's stitched with love will never tear." And then there's Holly Hobby doing her hobby of sewing. So there's the whole plate. And then I'll bring it in closer. Let me lift it up. Very sweet. She's not wearing her bonnet today, though. That's just her hair. I love the little kitten playing with the thread. Oh, nice. So, and then that's the back again. And it just says, Collector's Edition, Made in USA, American Greeting Corps. And then it gives the Roman numeral. I don't know Roman numerals, but if you do, it's MCMLXXII. So you can guess what year that is. Or put it into Google. So, and this plate, this is a bigger plate. This one is actually about 10.5 inches across. So, yep. And this, I like this because it has a really pretty like mint green around the edging, and then it just fades into 1977. Okay. Now, did you have to Google that, or do you know that? Like, I know Trisha, Sandy and Otto Trisha, you can tell the numbers and she'll be like, that's this year. She just knows it right away. And I'm like, that is a special talent. I know the ones are 1 and the V is 5 and I think the X is 10, and that's all I know. So, but we'll put this one to the side. Okay. I'm going to take these. Right, these are the sold items. Just give me one moment. Okay. No, it was MCMLXXII. Oh. Now, did you name her after Holly Hobby, or Holly Hobby became it? Because I don't remember when Holly Hobby came out. If that became popular. Well, I know they're from I thought it was the 60s or 70s. But, okay. All right. These are the sold ones. I'm just going to set these aside. Give me one moment, and I'll be right back with you. I'm still here, but just give me one moment. Okay. Okay. All right. And I'm just going to rearrange my table here so I can reach the items that I haven't shown yet. Okay. Okay. Oh, how fun! Born on Christmas. So I had, hold on, let me come back on the camera here. So my due date, so here's the thing. On December 19th, 2003, my grandmother passed away. It was very, very unexpected. She had, I think, I want to say an aneurysm. I'm honestly not really clear on what happened because not a lot was told to me. But then the following year is when I found out I was pregnant, and his due date was actually December 19th. So I was like, okay, if that's not the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away, I don't know what is, right? If that wasn't a sign, I don't know what it was. So I really kind of knew it was going to be a boy just because in my family, the boys are always born first. And, so I really knew, but I was like, if it's a girl, I'm going to have to name her Marjorie after my grandmother. So, but it was obviously a boy, and I did name him Lawrence after, my grandfather. I like the kind of classic names. And my other thought too was, my aunt, she was a teacher in a school for, I think it was for the deaf. It was either the deaf or the blind, one or the other. And one year in a classroom of 10 visually or hearing impaired students, which that's already less of a population, right? 8 of them were named Matthew. So I'm like, okay, you don't want to pick a name that a bunch of other kids are going to have. I'm like, well, how many other kids are going to be named Lawrence? So when we moved, we were living in Indiana for a bit, and when we moved back to at the time it was Milford, he started his kindergarten year. Well, he was like halfway through the kindergarten year before we moved back from Indiana. We had to move back in the middle of the year. There was a little boy in his classroom named Larry. So we were like, what are the chances? And they were actually in Cub Scouts together too. But he went by Larry, and Lawrence always went by Lawrence. And he went by Lawrence because my grandfather always went by Larry. And I figure, well, if someone says, hey, Larry, they'll know which one they want. And if someone says, hey, Lawrence, they'll know which one they want. So, but yeah. So I was supposed to be induced on the 19th because stuff happened. They had to induce me. So they called me that morning and was like, well, there's no rooms here. So I was like, oh, I said, it's Bethlehem all over again. And they had a good laugh. And so then they said, your doctor will call you to reschedule, because if you're going to go in and be induced, you have to be when your doctor's there. You can't just like pick a day. So she called me later that day and wanted me to come in on Christmas. And I was like, listen, if it's a boy, like the sonogram shows, and like you say, I'm going to have to name him Jesus. And she's really quiet. And then she says, oh, let's pick another day. She was from, I think she was Korean, but she's just so funny with it. She says, oh, let's pick another day. So we went with the 27th, and there he came. Very late at night, but there he came. He's very stubborn. So that's my story. Your son is named, and Matthew means gift of God, which is a beautiful meaning. I'm not quite sure what Lawrence, I think I looked it up one time, but I didn't, I don't remember what it was. I should sometime look that up. I think it means like protector or something like that. So, okay. And we'll go down here. All right. December 30th. Oh. Well, you know what's so funny is the year that when I was having my taxes done in 2005, the tax guy, because I used my grandfather's one, he was like, yeah, he said that was always the push, was to get the babies out before the 31st so you could claim them on the taxes. And I was like, well, that wasn't my push, was that I was just done being pregnant. I couldn't feel him moving anymore. So I'm like, I need to be done. So, All right, so up next, I have this beautiful, this is from Lennox, made in Germany. And we have this beautiful frosted cat. I know I had a lot of cat things today. But very sweet. There's no chips, cracks, or flea bites or anything. Just a very sweet piece. Nice shelf sitter. Don't want to missay that word. This is about 3.5 inches long. And we've got about 2.75 inches tall up here. Victory. Oh, okay. Nice. Wonder what meant protector. Maybe that was one of the names I was looking into when I was pregnant. So there's a very cute little kitty. So I thought we can pass on that. And then this is the Hi Thomas, welcome in. Okay. All right. Thank you for coming. Okay, let's see here. So this is kind of a fun piece. So this is I'll show you the bottom down here. So this isn't, I don't think this is vintage. It's got, the UPC on it, but, and then it is, well, it's upside down this way, but that is the maker's mark. But this is a wine caddy. So I'm thinking you probably put ice in here to kind of maybe cool it, chill it, and then you carry it this way from table to table. But I don't think you have to use it. When I first saw it, I thought it was something like for Easter. so you can use it for either, especially if these are I was thinking they were palm leaves because thinking of the palm, but either way, I was thinking have little, this would be cute to do make a whole assemblage on top of. That would be sweet. But let me give you measurements here. So we have this is, so it's from here to here is 10 inches. And then okay, and then from here to here is just under 6. And then the height is, and then up to the top here is 7 inches. Oh yeah, flowers are bread. Oh yeah, put a little thing of flowers in here. That's a different way to display them. Because you could even do cut flowers and just have them draping out. Or you could put, well, you know me, put a plant in it. Put a plant in everything. So, but I just thought it was a fun little piece, something different. And there's no chips or cracks or flea bites or anything. It's in perfect condition. So, yeah. And I like that they put the coloring on the inside too, because sometimes they'll color the outside and then they just do, like, you'll see a little bit on the inside. It'll come down to like here, and then the rest will be the white. They did all the coloring, so that's nice as well. Okay. So pass on that. And okay. Oops. Okay. All right. So this this, I have this really beautiful bowl. I don't know if it's truly an ombre, but that's what I'm going to call it. So it's really pretty. You've got the 4 sides here, and then the 4 major kind of points there. But this coloring here is like a it's like a peachy pink. It's not really showing it. It looks like tan on the screen, but it is a very pink color. Peachy pink kind of color. Now, I was trying to search this. I found no exact matches. Everything I found was saying it was a Makessa, but it didn't have color, and it had more than just the 4 sides. But it was the same kind of style where it brushed out, but there was just a lot more sides to it, and it was all clear. And it's not marked Makessa at all. It has no markings on it. So I'm not going to say that it's Makessa. I'm just going to say it's a really beautiful bowl that I forgot to wipe out the bottom, but I will before it chips. So, but all right, let me get you some little measurement here. Push that back. Okay, so this is, so it's 10 inches across this way. But if you go from like tip to tip, it's 12. And then you probably want the height here. This will be, oh, wrong way. This is about just under 5 inches. Just under 5 inches tall. Get that back in. So, but it was just a really beautiful dish. There's no chips or cracks or anything. It's in perfect condition. Yes, I know the woman that I got it from, she was saying that she was telling me, it was in perfect condition, and the only reason she was passing it on is because her boyfriend eats too much fruit to keep in here. So she had to get a bigger dish, which I thought was cute. But, and I liked it. I just thought it was really fancy, and the swooshing makes it elegant to me. I don't know why, but it does. So we can pass on that. And then, let me put this in here. Okay, here it is. Okay. Okay. I can't spell. I still think I spelled that word wrong, but it's okay. We're just going to go with it. You'll forgive me, I'm sure. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So this is another piece from At Home America. And this is one that I had. So when I lived in Indiana, I had this like on display, but I never like used it. It was just out on display. So we have, this is the piece that holds. I'm going to get you a height here. So this is 18 inches tall. And this is not black. This is a very, very dark brown. very dark brown in color, but it's still really nice. Okay. And then what hangs from them so these go on here, and I do have, there's one and the other one, so I do have all three of them. Okay. Maybe I should have set this up before the sale. Let me see. And I'd also like to know, how does it get dusty when it's been in a box for years? So this was, I did get this in, it's going to be around 2005, 2006. So almost, yeah, so about 20 years old. And so I mean, they were showing this with things like little Hershey Kisses in them, which I don't understand. To me, I think you put in some of those like little gems or like the little crystal things and then put a candle on top. Although I would do the electric, a tea light or a votive or something. But this was just such a pretty piece. I just don't display it anymore. I mean, I haven't used it since I moved back from Indiana, and that was in 2011. So that tells you how long it's been. But it's just a really pretty piece. And it hangs out. You could have this as like your centerpiece, and then have things going off to the side. And you could, fill the little things with candies, or you can do candles, or you could do, this would be cute. Ooh, it'd be cute. Water in it and propagating. Use this to propagate plants, or even put plants in it, little succulents. That would be cute as well. So that's this piece. Yep. Yeah. And these over, and I will, I don't know how this gets dirty being in a box, but it would be washed up and stuff before it came to you if you chose to get this. So, but that's this piece. So, but it was kind of fun because you can switch it up what's in here based on the season or the holiday, or if you're having an event at your home. Yep. Yeah, I mean, you could do anything with it, really, just because it's such a blank canvas. Yeah, anything would be cute with this. So, but we can pass on that since there's no interest. I'll pass that. I think that was, yep. So that was my last item. That was kind of a little bit of a shorter sale. But I thank everyone for coming. And even though I was late, you still came. I appreciate it. So I'm going to get these items added to your invoice. And I have 2 more sales coming up this month before invoices go out. So on Tuesday, I will be my time slot is 3:15 p.m. It's a half an hour. And I'm on New England Cajun Roots channel for the rapid fire round. I believe it starts at 12 noon, like the whole thing, because it's different. It's kind of like friends selling with friends, but it's rapid fire round. So, and just, like I said, it's my first time doing this kind of sale, so a little grace in case I mess up. But, and then later that evening at 7 p.m. Eastern, I will be on, Angela Isaac Vintage and More, which I've been on the past couple months. I've really had fun, and I've sold with Angela and Uni, and then Angie from Angie's Audi was there. But this time it's going to be John the reseller, who I haven't sold with before, so I'm looking forward to that. And again, that'll be 7 p.m. Eastern. So then when that sale is over, that's when I'll start that night, and the 31st I'll be getting invoices out. And then once they're paid, I can ship them. Do you have the brown drip picture? I have both of them. Did you, the tall and skinny one and the kind of shorter, rounder one? If you were, but I do have both still available. Yep. So, oh, Happy New Year, Julie. Thank you. And yeah, so again, as soon as you pay, I can ship it out because everything will be all packaged and boxed up and everything. And then we start a new month. I know today I'm going to work on getting my you want the two of them? Okay. All right, I'll put you down for them. Thank you, Thomas. Let me just make a note here so I don't forget. Okay, you got it. I will be working on my thumbnails for next month. And so next month, I actually have a guest seller for most of the Sundays. I'm pretty excited. I am, what did I just do? I did something. Okay. I'm going to start, because I want to start in January having guests on with me on Sundays. So my goal is to kind of have at least 2 guests a month. But so far I've made that goal. And yeah, and then my other goal, so I was talking about this on Thursday if you came on the Christmas chat, is I want to have a logo done for me. So Lawrence actually has a friend who does, he's like an artist, but he does like, he's not like a business designer kind of person. So I have to, if I tell him the idea I want, he can draw it up, but I can't be like, well, because I don't have an idea of what I want. I have no clue. I have a couple of thoughts, but I don't know if they're very good. So I kind of have to think about it a lot more. But yeah, I want to have a logo made and, just do more sales here and some do on the Whatnot as well. So Whatnot isn't so bad because I don't have to invoice. That's why I get it, because I was like, oh, you have to ship it out within 2 days. And I was thinking, oh, I don't know if I can do that. But you don't have to invoice. You just you just package it up and put it in a box and ship it, and it's done. So Whatnot isn't so bad, but so yeah, so that was kind of my goals, and some other changes I think are coming, but it's all good changes, I hope. So I think they're good. You can tell me if they're bad. But yeah, so that's going to be let me see here. Okay, let's see here. All right, let me see. So right now we have, you want to go, and I'm going to put this, you want to go here. This is Steph from Steph Sells Stuff by the Seashore. And she's on right now. So if everyone would like to go and raid her, and just tell her it's a raid from me. And I wish you all a great rest of the day. And if I don't see you before the new year, then I hope you have a wonderful new year. Just remember Tuesday. And I will not have a sale on Thursday because Trish is having her member sale. So I'll be back the following one. But you'll see my thumbnail. So just click the notify me and everything. But again, thank you so much for coming and for spending your time with me. I truly appreciate it. And yeah, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the chats. Bye.